Hey, Bob. We're not supposed to leave the sidewalk.
Okay.
And their sergeant told them not to speak with us. So my goal is to get them to say something. It's gonna happen.
Weren't you mayor security?
Who, her?
Yeah.
I've never seen a, no.
Yeah.
She worked as private security, G4S? Like the security guards that work for the guard the mayor?
Last mayor, she was the security guard.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, fuck, I think I'd rather work for a bunch of rapists than G4S security.
Oh no, she worked as a Portland police officer.
Oh, okay.
They have the...
Sergeant said you can come to this side if you want.
Oh, he spoke to us. You fucked up, buddy. But I promise I wouldn't tell that sergeant, but I'll just put it online and hopefully he doesn't watch the video. I'll do you a solid. Don't invite the other cop watchers over here because I wanted to hog you.
Remember that tall, half white, half black lady that...
Oh, yeah, I remember her. No, she would... Wait a minute. She worked in the mayor's office as like part of Mayor Adams' staff, right?
Yeah, but she was actually his security.
Really?
Yeah.
So I bet she watched the mayor of Waterloo snatch that camera out of Keith Davis's hand, didn't she?
Probably.
Yeah, I bet. Why does a ponytail make me think of bronies?
So is this better than working security for the mayor?
Oh my God. Oh my God. You should get a raise for hanging out with me. Seriously. You deserve a raise. If he's only been on the job a year, he's probably making barely under 30 bucks an hour. They start him at about 28.
Yeah.
For Portland. Depending on the job, you can get as much as like 35, like to start. Hey, I got a question for you to ignore since you're not allowed to speak to me. You know, cab drivers are murdered at twice the average that cops are. But when somebody kills a cab driver, they don't name a street after them. Or fucking put news stories up about it.
Hey, Chief
So
Outlaw.
cab driver's job is twice as dangerous as yours. Where's Fallen Cab Driver Road at? Where can I find that street sign?
Shit, garbage men have more fatalities than police officers.
Oh yeah. You want to check out the Bureau of Labor Statistics and look at whose job is more dangerous, yours or a taxi cab driver. There's twice as many taxi cab drivers murdered as you guys. Shows you how dangerous your job is. On the job injuries, you guys don't even rank in the top 10. Road workers and sanitation workers, garbage men have a more dangerous job than you.
Hey, Mike.
What?
Shut up, I'm still pissed off. Chief Outlaw flagged my YouTube video. I didn't mean that.
They should name roads after taxi cab drivers when they get murdered at work. I don't see the news stories, you know. Brave taxi cab driver dies in a line of fire.
But you know, they did have a news story about that officer, those two officers that were killed in Florida.
Oh yeah.
That's been all over the news.
Yep, brave heroes.
Brave heroes.
Yeah, fighting Chinese food.
Fighting Chinese food.
Brave heroes fighting Chinese food. Those cops that were killed in Florida recently weren't heroes.
No.
Nope. Oh, hell no. You know what else is you know what else is more dangerous than cops' jobs?
What's that?
Ladders.
Ladders?
Yeah. 33,000 Americans died falling off of ladders every year. There's only like what 1,200 of you guys killed a year or some shit like that? That's pathetic. Ladder is more dangerous than a cop's job. Oh my God.
They just want to go back home to their families, all right?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, they want to go beat their husbands and wives and kids.
Oh, now don't be talking about statistics of cops and domestic violence. That's all propaganda.
It's all propaganda.
That's all propaganda. It's not true that you guys beat your spouses at like a dramatically higher rate than any other profession. That's all propaganda. All that hate you guys get all the time, you didn't earn it. It's because of me filming. My video camera is why you have such a shitty public perception. Hey, you know that news story about the cops giving away the turkeys? Or like on Thanksgiving? Yeah, that same news story is in every town in America. You Google that news story and it's amazing. It's almost as if though it's ran by a script. Like somebody's trying to propagandize and make you guys more human. I'm sorry, but giving away one turkey a year doesn't make up for sucking revenue out of fucking soccer moms 24/7. Road piracy. If you had any dignity, you'd quit your job and find something that actually, I don't know, that was productive. Instead of turning human misery into fucking cash flow for a bunch of scumbag bankers that run the prison industrial complex. Incidentally, those same scumbag bankers, they've robbed your pension funds. They've devalued your currency and they give zero fucks about you. You know, if you research the history of tyrannies in the world, okay? The masters have always paid slave drivers just a tiny bit more in wages than the slaves. That's all you are, is wage slaves with guns in your hand. Willing to die for a bunch of plutocratic scumbags who don't give a fuck if you live or you die. I want to see the war on cops. Where is this magical mystery war?
There is
What
no
war on cops?
That's the figment of their imagination.
Where is the highways and the high schools named after cab drivers that get murdered? They get murdered at a twice as high rate as cops does. What's up with that?
Hey, may as well call those taxi cab drivers heroes.
Oh, I know, right?
Oh, at least they're going after the people without guns or anything.
Right.
But see, the reason why they become police officers is this is the only career they can get.
What do you mean it's the only career? Well, actually, Portland Police Bureau's hiring practices is pretty stringent. It's pretty hard to get a job in Portland Police Bureau compared to other places.
Right.
Like,
but look at it this way: they can't be doctors, they can't be nurses.
why not?
Why not? They're not intelligent enough.
Oh, okay, right on.
Right.
Are you saying that pigs aren't smart, Bob? Pigs are very, very intelligent animals. Hey, don't go away. I'm just starting to roll out my best anti-pig state propaganda.
And let's see. Now, my understanding is that police IQ
Yeah.
average is about 70 in the United States.
I don't know about that, Bob. I think the average IQ in America is somewhere about 100.
No, I mean for the police.
Oh, for the police? I don't know if anybody's ever like averaged out the cop. Well, they have to write reports.
Yeah.
They have to test a lie. They have to know how to tell a consistent story. So yeah, they need. I mean, that takes a base amount of intelligence to test a lie in court.
But they could work at McDonald's and Burger King. That could be their career.
They could. You know what's kind of screwed up, Bob?
What's that?
If you look at federal statistics, most people are murdered in home invasion robberies, right?
Yeah.
And when people call the police, when they dial 911, they don't say, hey, do you have a gun safe? Can you go get your firearm and defend yourself? They say, hey, can you lock yourself in a closet and wait for the police? And the reason why is they don't want anybody else armed when the police show up.
Right.
So in other words, screw you. Go lock yourself in a closet. Don't defend yourself, because they're more concerned with officer safety than they are the rest of the public.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But they're sworn to protect the public. That's what they say.
Then why can I cite about, I don't know, 5 Supreme Court rulings that say the police have no legal obligation to defend human life?
I mean, you see it says sworn and protect on most of the police cars.
Well, they do a really good job of protecting each other.
Yeah.
Now, anytime anybody's been able to sue a cop because they were angry and disheartened because they allowed somebody's family member to die, the Supreme Court has always ruled that cops don't have a legal responsibility to defend human life. So I say, what are they good for? If they can't be held legally liable or responsible if someone dies because of their negligence, what are they good for?
Well, they're good for murdering homeless people. Look at that homeless shelter.
Right? I don't know if that dude was homeless, but he was whacked out and in a homeless shelter. But we're not 100% on that one yet. Oh, that's a very good question. What about John Elefritz? 12 of you bastards can't take down a man with a carpet knife. 12 of you bastards with AR-15s, less lethal shotguns, tasers, ASP batons, and pepper spray, and 12 of you motherfuckers can't subdue a man with a carpet knife without killing him. Oh, I forgot, you guys had a canine unit
Scared
too.
of cuts and bruises. The cops nowadays are scared of cuts and bruises.
12 cops, one guy with a carpet knife. Oh, I forgot, there was obstructions between all you pigs and John Elefritz. There's a bunch of chairs on the ground, and there was actually a 3-foot wall between you guys and him.
With stairs between them.
Well, yeah, with a flight of stairs between you. And you useless motherfuckers can't take care of a man with a carpet knife. Do you know cops in the United Kingdom take out suspects and subdue them with ASP batons and pepper spray as a matter of common policing practice?
You know, like actually putting your life on the line.
Well, that's not putting their life.
You know what cops in the UK think of you pussies?
No, if they run up and fucking tackle the dude.
Yeah.
There was like fucking 8 to 12 cops in there.
Right.
12 cops armed with all manner of less lethal options, and you guys got to shoot him with an AR-15 because you're a bunch of chicken shit cowards.
Amen.
He got hit 6 times.
Yeah, fucking 40 millimeter less lethal.
They could have ran up on him.
Yeah.
They're scared.
Could have shot him in a place where it wouldn't be fatal either.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite part of the scenario is I interviewed eyewitnesses to that murder, and that's what it was. It was a murder. They said the cops leaned over and said, oh, if he wants to die, just let him die. No medical for people cops murder, I guess. Don't want any witnesses around.
Shame. That's why we're out here every day.
You know, that county sheriff in Florida was saying, oh, public perception of cops is so bad, and it's because people vilify cops. No, it's because you guys are the dumbasses fucking up. You're the motherfuckers murdering people, beating homeless people, you know, throwing flashbang grenades in little kids' cribs and shit. We're just the ones that film it. You know, it's not our fault that you guys fuck up. I mean, I don't know. If you'd start pulling your feet out of people's ass for no reason and stop putting your feet in your mouths. I mean, seriously. When you guys stop killing people for no just cause, you know, public perception of law enforcement might improve a little bit. But until then, you got to put up with me.
Uh-oh, gotta use a flashlight now for the spotlight.
You know what's funny is Portland Police Bureau Intelligence Unit is making more money from their hourly wages watching all of our videos than we make on our videos. We must be a threat, man. If Portland Police Intelligence Unit is putting flyers in public buildings with our faces on them, namely these two mugs right here. Those two cops that were murdered in Florida, that was shit and that was fucked up. But you know what? They weren't heroes. They're just some people that got murdered at their job. When they start putting up memorials and running news stories about cab drivers that get murdered at twice the rate that you guys get murdered, then I'll say it's a murder. Or sorry, a hero dying in the line of fire. That's a bunch of horse shit right there.
It's propaganda.
No, it's copaganda.
Yeah. Hey, look, the sergeant even turned